Been a busy couple of days. Snowing. Temperature's about -2, so not too cold. Got snow, and we have poured the concrete. A few people in the comments said that the formwork was going to break, that it wasn't enough, and a few people said that it was too big, it was too much, we were going to ruin the boards. These boards are going to be reused on the outside of the building itself, because they'll just be covered, you won't be able to see them. And so not like all this is getting reused. Well, maybe not all of it, but a lot of it. So it doesn't work out more expensive. In hindsight, I would have just used OSB and then reinforced it a bit different. It would have been easier for me to do by myself and been quicker. In hindsight, I would have done that. I would have just spent the extra money. But as far as cost effectiveness, this is cheaper material wise. But that's neither here nor there. We've done it now. It turned out pretty good. We had a few mishaps due to certain things that I haven't really found a solution for yet. But all in all, it turned out pretty good. I wanted it to be laser perfect, but it didn't really turn out that way because just a few issues that turned out. Like for instance, over here we had OSB come out, basically to stop the concrete coming up. But what happened is, because we had extra height here, it was pushing down, which was pushing all this out, and I didn't account for so much pressure, and it burst out here. There's a couple of ways I could have dealt with that. I could have put metal pins in like I did down here in the corner. I could have tied it together a bit better because that was kind of an afterthought. I could have put more dirt in, and then that would have helped it as well. But the main parts of the building that are important are all where they should be. So the corners are all good. It's all straight. But what happened was, because this was connected to the formwork on this side, it lifted this up and it changed my height. So we're going to probably be a little bit high there. It's not the end of the world because I'm working on posts. I only have to count a point like this. So I've got like 4 posts down this side, and what I'll do is I'll just go around with a laser. I'll measure exactly how much higher it is in one point than the other, and I'll cut that off the post. So the finish height at the top will all be the same anyway. The quality of the concrete's okay. We had a additive put in for the cold, so it wouldn't be affected by freezing. We haven't gotten really crazy cold temperatures yet. Yeah, so far so good. I've stripped all the forms off. We're about 3 days after pouring now, I think. It's the 3rd day. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Now we just need to fill up in here to a certain level, and then put foam on. So finish height should be roughly the top of the concrete where it is now. That's where we're aiming for. I've got to finish insulating my pipes over there, and then we're going to fill this in, hopefully before the ground freezes too much. So the top is a little bit hard, nothing too crazy, so it'll be good to get that done soon. And so that's going to be priorities, getting that filled in, septics hooked up, water put in before we get any too much of a freeze. If I can get the pipe put in and we hit water, that would be great. Because then I can just leave it until I finish the garage. So we poured the path over here, had a bit of extra concrete, so that's been poured. You might be wondering why it's on that side. We're planning on extending the roof out for the veranda, and the entrance will be from this side, because we want to, well, we'll see how we go, but the plan is to enclose it, and rather than have the entrance on the side where the wind can catch it and the door will swing open, we decided to put it on the side where the wind blows to, or from rather, so the wind blows into it. So it might be hard to open the door in a really big wind, but at least the wind won't catch it and tear it out of your hands. We may end up putting like a windbreak on this side as well, just to help with that, but I don't know, that's all later on. Me and my boy are about to fill in this hole. We've already insulated the pipes up over there. Now we're going to fill in this hole. Heat tape's in. So we're going to fill, we've got some danger tape there. We're going to fill in with this stuff a little bit down there. And then I'm going to grab some gravel, the wheelbarrow, drag it in here and dump it. You ready? Yeah. Haha, let's go. It's pretty hard, isn't it? And we had a bit of freezing. It's not freezing now, but ground's still hard. Been walking all over it. Maybe try a little bit further down.
He went past. There was a Diato woodpecker out there, but he flew away.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
He was lovely, wasn't he?
He was looking for bugs on our wood stack.
Probably. So today we are going to be doing some prep work for getting the walls up on the garage. So yeah, lots of planning. It is about -13 at the moment, I think. What a beautiful day. No wind. Perfect.
We love you so. Up this hard. Oh, hello. Tape measure. Is it recording? Yeah, okay. Good girl. I'm making sawhorses.
The sawhorses.
What is sawhorses? That's a good question.
What are you making, Daddy?
Now, first of all, we need to set them up.
Sawhorses is making sawhorses.
Saw stools. Sawhorses. Oh, you'll see. You remember how Grandpa's got those stools? They look like a horse. They got 4 legs and a thing, and you put your timber on it so you can cut it all. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, let's put this thing to work.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello.
Alright, we have marked them all.
Oh, very nice.
Here we go. Cleaning up. Cleaning up.
Careful, it's gonna go down.
I'm used to that.
Yeah. Hardened off nicely. You can see it's changing colour. See how it's going a light colour? Means it's starting to set.
Yep, that's what you want. I can do, yep.
Not bad.
But you don't
Daddy
want this
reckons we
dark
could have done
stuff.
better, but our neighbour came around and said that was very good concrete. He was very happy with it.
There we go. Wouldn't want to start this. I tried to start the thing. Wouldn't want to start.
Yeah. So yeah, meter 80, meter 70. That's our shortest one. Let's go. Meter. That's what we want it. Meter here. Let's turn these over so we don't have. Oh no, that doesn't work. This one might. There we are. Got a nice meter here. Meter. And this one's a long one. Here too. So this is our first one. So we're gonna stack those over there. That way. Those over here. of the problems with doing it inside. If something happens wrong, it goes on all the stuff you don't want it on. Well, this stuff you have to actually mix, unlike some of the other stuff. It says periodически. And this is obviously a very awkward place to do this, but we have to do it because the glue is obviously
Cold sensitive.
not good for cold weather. It can, obviously it's able to be in the cold, but you can't apply it in the cold. So what we're doing is we're applying it inside where it's 23 degrees, and then it's supposed to be good after an hour, this stuff. So after an hour we then go and put it outside. Obviously makes it slow work. But when we decided to do this, it was still warm. So we might have made different decisions if we hadn't known it was going to be cold by the time we do it.
Oh, it's what's it called? It's called oh, I just read it yesterday. Miodovik. The cake, the honey cake.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Honey cake posts. They're really yummy. I looked at how to make one the other day though, and it won't be happening till I have a big oven, let's put it that way.
One day. It's very nice that we've been given this little one.
I know. This little oven here has done us very, very well.
It's been a huge blessing. People say, oh, you know, this poor family, whatever. Sure, it looks like we're doing things hard and you know, we need a lot of help. I mean, maybe we do, but we're doing a lot better than other people. And we have 4 beautiful children. We have good spirits, and we have all you guys giving us words of encouragement. So we're doing very well. And for all the people who have sent money, donations, different things, clothes,
Gifts.
just different gifts and stuff, we really appreciate you guys. It does help a lot. And yeah, we're not able to mention everybody, but I just want to from our hearts say thank you very much for your support and love and care and help and everything. We really appreciate it. It certainly makes the hard days a lot easier. And sorry about the music, I'm just listening to some what are they? I don't know, psalms? What do they call it? Psalm?
Something like that. So,
Oh, это часть Библии, музыку. Это австралийская группа. Давно увидели их в Австралии. Ну, 2 раза были на концерт. Но мне очень помогает вспомнить о Бога. И как вы, наверное, знаете, что Давид очень много писал, у него было очень сложное время и хорошее время, и он там написал песни, вот о чем, ну, не о чем, он именно эти песни поет. Мне нравится. Seeing as we don't get paid by YouTube, when we get a copyright strike, it's no big deal. Maybe these guys will get some money for it. What would be really good is a картошка. Would have made doing some of this a lot easier.
А что это такое?
Hey?
А что это такое?
Compound miter saw, sliding compound miter saw.
That's on the list. More deliveries of dirt. Oh, Piggy S.
There's a different truck.
Different person this time, sweetie pie. Look how tall, look how high you have to go. Wow, all the way up. How cool is that?
But they also come.
She's big.
She's big.
Yeah, you feel like a midget standing next to that.
Truck.
Yeah.
I know, you see how high you had to climb up to get inside it.
Tall.
That's like all those trucks we saw. Remember when we came back from Kattegat?
The funny thing is, because it's Chinese,
Yeah.
it has like this little speaker, like it's backing up, it goes, caution, vehicle reversing.
That's hilarious.
Vehicle, but with a Chinese accent. Caution, vehicle reversing. It's pretty funny. Hey, oh, good morning. Good morning, guys. We have, obviously, our tarp is renting too. We have sand for in here. I'm going to have to reroute all my power cables and whatnot as well now. What else? What else? That's about it, actually. This load of gravel cost 2,000 for the 2,000 rubles for the delivery of it, which I thought was pretty good. Came in one of the big new Chinese trucks, which the guy said was basically a copy of a MAN truck. Yeah, and then that's 30 ton, and so for every 10 ton it was 5,000 rubles. So 17,000 rubles all up for that load. I don't know if that's expensive or cheap. It's about, well, the delivery was pretty cheap. I've been quoted 4,000 for delivery before, so I was pretty happy when they said 2,000. Maybe they're not very busy at the moment. Oh man, I got my zip stuck. No, it's right up here. Oh, I've been rescued.
Hey,
I don't need that taken off though.
going outside?
Yeah, well, while you're doing this, I'll make a start.
Like its own little shadow box. You know how they build like the pictures with all the different layers?
Oh yeah. It's pretty cool. Oh, the little fingers coming down and how pretty.
Oh, good until it melts.
So in today's exciting episode, ice in the water barrel. Probably need to empty that.
Look at the glorious weather.
Beautiful. People are like, this must be filmed 2 weeks ago because the weather's so good.
I know.
God just blessed us all. With the weather. Been praying for good weather because we're way behind. And today I'm kind of like wishing I brought different pants and overheating a little bit.
We should have got.
I think it's, what is it, 10 degrees? 10 degrees out in the sun, maybe higher. Beautiful.
It is a glorious day. There's evidence. There it is. Evidence has definitely been cold. And the snow still everywhere. Definitely been cold. Between today and 2 days ago, it's night and day difference. It was so cold and windy the other day. It was freezing.
Windy. Today, still.
Sun shining.
Need to get wheelbarrow like that. Or Aaron. One of the two.
It's coming. Your birthday's coming up. Only 6 more months to wait.
It's yours first.
Yeah, I don't really want a wheelbarrow, but we can.
You don't want a wheelbarrow?
Well, if it's that handy, I'm sure I can have a wheelbarrow. That's okay. We can have a wheelbarrow.
It does always seem to be the way to go, though.
What do we need this year?
Yeah, what do I need this year?
It's good. Makes it so exciting. There you go. Yay, something I need. Something somebody needs. So we've been blessed with some good weather for the next couple of days. So we've got to hustle and get this done. Hopefully have the post stood up tomorrow. Well, it all depends. If I finish this today, we'll stand post tomorrow. If not, we'll finish this and then stand post. So this front one's going to be pretty much open, but we're going to have the perimeter ones should be up. Oh, Mikhail. Whoa.
Yeah! Here we have the tractors ready, and here's Daddy. He's by handing digging, and
Just took a little bit longer than we wanted to because the ground froze and leveling it was a bit of an issue. We had to scrape and cut and whatever, everything was just a lot harder. And we had this big pile down here, which was also a little bit frozen on the outside, and just made it much harder to to move it. That was all moved from here. I had our son and Neat helping us with that. She's just going to put dinner on. We're going to have dinner. We're going to put foam down. We're going to put try and get the post. Well, we'll see how we go anyway. I'm not sure what I'll do first. Probably foam, plastic, whatever, and then I'm going to put. Actually, no, I'm going to put posts up first because then I can work in here and not wreck my foam. Put posts up. The reason I'm putting posts up is because I'm going to use that as my height, the concrete. So I'm going to use the post will go up, then I'll put a board on the inside and a foam expansion thing so it doesn't hit up against the post. And then we'll use that board as our screed height around the perimeter, and hopefully that will make it easier to set heights and stuff. Eventually down towards the front here where the entry is, I'm going to try and slope it out. So if we do get any like snow come off the car or whatever, water, maybe a pipe bursts in here, the water can come like out of the garage. Well, ideally I would have dug a pit in here as well, but yeah, it is what it is. We've just run out of time. The main reason for doing this, as we said before, is that we need to have our water pump, our hot water, everything out here, because there's just nowhere to put it in there. The plan was to have this kind of like a transportable. Like we've set up everything. There's like a brake in the wall there. The sheet joins right on that, and then it goes right across the top there. So all we'd have to do is take this flashing off there at the top, and then that should away. There's bolts at the bottom, and then we just cut through the foam. So it was kind of designed to be able to be moved. At this point, I don't think I'm going to be moving it, because we've kind of set it up different now. It's become a lot heavier. Anyway, I'm going to keep getting to work because Nick's dad wants to pick the tractor up tomorrow or the next day, and I need to get this moved. Okay, so this is our little garage we're renting because we don't have storage space.
Can we just appreciate this, how much space these things take up?
Yeah, they're crazy, eh? They're big, eh? Obviously a lot of our winter clothes are still in here. Just different season stuff, different sizes, so the next size for the children.
We listened to your suggestions, we bought vacuum bags. Just suction them all down.
We had to get some of my winter clothes out, and so we're going to repack that, and that will be a test, I guess, for it. So we've got the vacuum cleaner here, and we're going to try and suction it all down and see how we go. So this is what it looks like. Oh, so like Ziploc?
Yeah, you zip lock it.
It's like a...
It's got a special zippy locker thing.
Oh, really?
And then you undo this and suck.
Cool. All right. Well, let's pack it full, and then we'll see how it goes. You ready? Let's see how well this works. You want to do the honors? Oh,
That is so cool.
is that as far as it goes?
What?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it stops.
There you go. And,
Now we can build a house out of it.
now it feels like plasticine.
It's so cool.
Did it save much space?
Yeah, that was at least 1.5 bags I went in there.
Cool.
These things.
So we stick it back in here?
Yeah.
Cool. Are we going to do any more?
Yeah. Because we've
Alright.
got to open a couple more.
Alright. Oh, we've got to open the quilt cover one, yeah?
Yeah.
That one. Alright. Well guys, thanks so much for the suggestion. It's going to pay off, I think, because we've got to shrink all this down, take up less room, and obviously help keep it in good condition. Well guys, thanks so much for watching. A few of you have asked, like, what is how can you send stuff to us? So we've written down below the addresses of places you can send things. There's a SDEC point down there, there's a OZON and a WILDBERRIES. So if you would like to send us something, that's where you can send it. You of course don't have to feel obliged to do that, and but for the people who have asked, just so that information's available, it will be down in the description below. So thank you very much for those people who have asked about that. And for the people who have already sent stuff, a really big thank you from the bottom of our heart.
Thank you.
Especially, like, I'm wearing the shoes right now. Somebody sent some shoes through OZON.
And I'm wearing socks. I'm borrowing Justin's socks.
Yeah. And
I'm a
some leggings
multivarka.
for the multivarka. Just so many different things. We had somebody sent some clothes down from Barnoul, or just outside of Barnoul. And they sent some pumpkin and some preserves and stuff, and we've been eating those. Pumpkin was really nice. We had that
Yes.
the other day, and then we had the soup and stuff. We had the jam stuff, or the preserve thing that the fellow over here's mother sent us. We're very grateful for it.
We're still learning how to eat it the Russian way, though. Sometimes we
Yeah.
might not eat it the right way, but we try.
Anyway, so that all that information's there. For all the people who are supporting us on Boosty, we thank you very much for that. We are posting daily update videos for the top subscription level, and those get released every week. So the end of every week to the middle tier. And then for the people who are asking what's the point of the bottom tier, that's basically so that people outside of Russia can support the channel
In some way.
in some way. It's like because people inside Russia send money to our bank card,
Yeah.
to the bank account directly, but you can't do that from outside Russia, and all the other donation platforms have shut down anybody from in Russia.
Yeah.
And so that included our channel. We've had quite a few accounts shut down, so this is just a way for that to happen. As time goes on and we get freed up a little bit more from building and stuff, after the baby comes, we'll probably look into expanding our channel a bit, like whether that's on different platforms or whatever, but at the moment we just don't have the time to wrangle with all of the different platforms, and it's hard enough to get an audience starting a new channel on YouTube where everything is easy to use and all that kind of stuff, but trying to get it on a almost exclusively Russian channel where some of those things haven't been ironed out yet is even harder. And we just don't have the time and energy to put into that at the moment. As you can tell, we're quite busy. But we thank you so much for your patience. We will get around to it eventually. And till then, stay tuned for the next video on YouTube. But yeah, we really appreciate your patience and your love and care and kind words of encouragement, advice at different times. Thank you all very much for it. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.
Okay.